Okay, so angle measures. First thing I'm going to write at the top here are the angle pairs that we've already talked about that you still need to keep in mind because you're going to use them today to find angle measures. The first angle pair that we're going to write out is vertical angles. And today, basically, all of your angle measures are either going to be equal to each other, like the angle pairs are either going to be equal or they're going to be supplementary. So vertical angles, those angles that are back to back, they are equal to each other. So like on your assignment from yesterday, when we had vertical angles, like 1 and 4 here, if angle 1 is 50 degrees, angle 4 is 50 degrees. So we could find angle measures that way. You've already found angle measures that way. You had to set up algebra equations and set them equal and solve for x and so on and so forth. Today you're not solving for anything, but you're going to actually find the numbers. So vertical angles are one of those angle pairs that's not going away. The other angle pair are supplementary angles. You're going to hear this word a little bit today. Supplementary angles are when your angles add together and equal 180 degrees. So supplementary angles, they don't equal each other. They add together and equal 180. So these are really your only two options today. They're either going to equal each other or they're going to add together and equal 180. So let's talk about our first angle pair that we chatted about yesterday. Same side interior angles. So same side interiors, they're on the same side of the transversal and they're on the interior of your parallel lines. This also is true for same side exterior angles. So we're going to get it all done in one big swoop. So like angles 3 and 4. Same side interiors and same side exteriors. You're going to get really sick of me saying it like that, but same side interiors and same side exteriors are supplementary. So the angle pairs, so same side interiors and same side exteriors, those angle pairs are supplementary. What that means is that if you take angle 1 and add it to angle 2, that equals 180 degrees. These two angles add up to 180. What's also true is that if you take angle 3 and add it to angle 4, that equals 180 degrees. So same, if the angle pair is called same side interiors, or if the angle pair is same side exteriors, it's supplementary. Same side supplementary. You're going to get so sick of me saying that. I sound like I have. Hi, bud. What can I help you with? So keeping that in mind, we're gonna skip over these examples and come back to them. We're gonna drop down here to alternate interior angles. So alternate interiors and alternate exterior angles, they have the same relationship. So let's draw some alternate interiors and alternate exteriors so you have a nice little visual. So alternate interiors mean that they're on alternate or opposite sides of the transversal, but on the interior of your parallel line. So it'd be like angle 1 and 2 here. Alternate exteriors, again, they're on alternate sides, but they're on the exterior of your parallel line. So it'd be like 3 and 4. There's another couple of pairs of those too, but we're just going to stick with those. So same side interiors and same side exteriors are supplementary. Alternate interiors and alternate exteriors are equal. Meaning that if you know that angle 1 here is 50 degrees, then angle 2 is 50 degrees. If angle 3 is 50 degrees, then angle 4 is 50 degrees. So angle 1 equals angle 2, and angle 3 equals angle 4. So same side interiors are supplementary, same side exteriors are supplementary, alternate interiors are equal, alternate exteriors are equal. We also know that vertical angles are equal, and if there are two angles that are right next to each other along the same line, they add up to 180. Last pair are corresponding, because I took care of those already. Corresponding angles are those angles where the name doesn't really help you out when you're finding out where the angles are. Corresponding angles, they are on the same side of the transversal, but you have one on the inside, one on the outside. So like right here, like these angles right there. Angle 1 and angle 2. These would be corresponding angles. So even though they're on the same side, they are called corresponding angles, and corresponding angles are equal to each other. So the only ones that are supplementary are same side interiors and same side exteriors. Everything else will be equal. Same side interiors, same side exteriors will add up to 180. So they're equal to each other. So that means whatever angle 1 is, angle 2 is as well. So what we are going to do, what we're going to be able to do is if you flip back here, we're going to be able to find all of these different angle measures using these angle pairs. So like, trying to think of what I want to do next. Maybe I'll actually grab out this little notes sheet. Let's take a look at this. I like this guy. We'll start out with this guy and then we'll do another part. So if we take a look here, first thing it asks you to do, and this is what you need to do for every single time you're finding an angle measure, is you have to ask yourself, what type of angle pair do I have? What do I know about those angle pairs? So for the first thing here, it says, what type of angle pair are 1 and 7? So thinking about yesterday, 1 and 7 would be what kind of angle pair? What's their names? Yes. Alternate exterior. Alternate exterior angles. They're alternate exteriors because they are on alternate sides, opposite sides of the transversal, and they're on the exterior or outside of your parallel lines. So if they're alternate exterior angles, we know that it tells you right here that angle 1 is 40 degrees. And I am a labeler, so I will label all the time on my pictures. I would highly recommend you do that as well. If angle 1 is 40, they want you to find angle 7. So are alternate exteriors equal to each other or are they supplementary? Which one was it? Because that's the only way you're going to be able to find angle 7. They're equal. So if angle 1 is 40, angle 7 is 40. It's going to be one of the hard things you do today, finding angle measures. Okay, let's take a look at number 3. Number 3 wants to know what type of angle pair are 3 and 7. 3 and 7, what are their names? What's the name? Anyone know? The hardest part of your quiz, knowing the names. 3 and 7, they're both on the same side of the transversal, but one's on the inside, one's on the outside. Yeah. Are they corresponding? They are. These are corresponding. And then right here it says, if angle 3 is 35 degrees, what's the measure of angle 7? So our corresponding angles, what you have to ask yourself, are corresponding angles equal to each other or do they add up to 180? And what is it? They're equal. So if this is 35, then angle 7 is 35 as well. Okay, number 5, what type of angles are 4 and 6? So looking at angles 4 and 6, what do we call them? I like the interior. Alternate interior, because they're on opposite sides of the transversal. They're in between the parallel lines, so they are alternate interior angles. And then they tell you that angle 4 is 110. So they want you to find angle 6. So you have to ask yourself, are alternate interiors equal to each other or do they add up to 180? What is it? You just wrote in your notes, alternate interiors are equal. So if angle 4 is 110, angle 6 has to be 110 as well. Couple more. Number 7 wants to know what type of angles are 1 and 8. What are their names? Lauren. Same side exterior, perfect. Same side because they're on both on the left side of this transversal. Exterior because they're on the exterior or on the outside of your parallel lines. They tell you that angle 1 is 50 degrees. So same side interiors and same side exteriors, are they equal or do they add up to 180? 180. So this is our first time having ones that add up to 180. So that means that these two angles, angle 8 is not 50 degrees because 50 and 50 is not 180. So to figure out what angle 8 is, you would take 180 minus the 50 and you'd get 130 degrees. Also, if you kind of look at the picture and thinking about how you measure angles, do you see how angle 1 doesn't open up as much as angle 8? It's kind of a cheat way to do it. But angle 1 is definitely like an acute angle here, and angle 8 is definitely an obtuse angle. So they can't be the same. Lastly, 9 and 10, it says what type of angles are 4 and 5? So what do we call angles 4 and 5 there?
Same side interior.
Same side interior. Love it. Same side interior. Same side because they're on the same side of the transversal.
Does that mean it equals 180?
That means that anytime you say the words same side, that means they're supplementary. So they add up to 180. So if angle 5 is 40 degrees, to find angle 4, you would take 180 minus 40, and angle 4 would be 140 degrees. So I think the hard part today is going to be not only making sure you know what these names are, but now you're going to have angle measures involved. The other thing that's going to be a little difficult, but we like these types of problems, is a problem like this, try it. So grab your note packet back out and let's take a look at this try it.